Hello everyone. In a last video, as we discussed about the function and how we will define the functions, as I discussed about to you, like we will discuss in a detail all the ways of calling a function. So we will start it. There are the four main aspects of a calling function. As per our function need, as per our program need, we will create a function with four different aspects like function with a argument and return value, function with no argument and has no return value, function with argument but no return value, function that accept argument as well as the give a return value. So how we will use these aspects in a program, we will see one by one all the aspects clearly. So it's the first way through that we can apply our function in a program, like function without argument and return value. Hash, as we know, the first line of a C program is a header files. Whatever header files we want, whatever function library function we want to use, we need to add that header file at the topmost. Then in the second line, what we are doing here, we are create like declare a function of null value and without return value. Without return value defined as a void data type. When we define void data type, it means it will not return any value to the function calling. So, the first declaration, we can skip that declaration statement of a function, but at that time, what we need to do, we need to place that function definition at the top of the main function, before the main function. So we can do like this also, and we can do without the declaration also. So as per your convenience, you can make the function uh, with my idea and with my guidance. You need to declare first, then you can implement as many as function definition. So, if you have the four function definition, so you need to declare the four declaration also. Then, as the program start execution, it will go to it will print the going to calculate sum of the two numbers, like a simple string to the output screen, and the next line is the calling of a function. As the control will come to the this sum function calling, it will pass the control to the sum function definition, like here to here. Then it will start execution from first line of the function body, second line of the function body till the end of the function body. Like for in the function body, when we create a function without return value and without argument, you need to take the variables and the outputs at the same function body. Same it is done in this program, like it will take two input in the function body, then give a string message to the output string, then take the value of a and b from the same function body and print the output at the same in from the same function body. So the main is whatever we need the variable, the scope of a and b within this function only. We cannot access this a and b in the main function. So it's the local variable of a some local variable of some function. If we define in a, if we pass any argument, it will be a global variable. That means in a main and the number of function, we can use it number of time. So we will see one by one. We will go to the next way of calling a function, like function without argument and return value. Same it is. It's done. I think we need to go with no argument but has a return value. Like no argument, that means we need to no need to pass any argument in a sum function. But here is the example of return value. So we need to define a return value. That means which type of value return to the calling function. So here we will take the two input value and give the result as an input value. So what the function doing here, it will start compiling the program from main. The first line, it will declare one result variable of integer type, then give a print a statement, string statement on the output screen, then store the return value of a function. That means output of a function in a result variable, and then print that result variable as a output. So I think it will be more clear and more suitable example for you, so that you can create a calculator here. Like here what we are doing, we are creating only one function. You can create a multiple function with respect to operation, like you want to divide, you want to addition. You can put the switch case also, you can put the if and else with respect to your argument, like you want to divide or addition. So you can call this particular function with respect to the user input. Okay, so it's a main task for you. You have to create a one calculator with respect to, with the help of the function concept in a C program. Next way of calling a function is the function with argument but no return value. Before what we see, without argument, without return value, and with without argument and return value. Here is argument, here is the function have the argument but there is no return value. Here I am also explaining the concept of global variable and the local variable. In this case, in this example, we are creating a variable as a global to the main. Like we can access the variable a and b as many time and as many function. So it's a global to the many function. मतलब you can access it as some a function also, divide function also, and other function also. But if you create the, the variable in any function, you cannot use it in a other function. So a and b here, a and b is a global variable. Like we will move to the second line of of a program is what void sum int and int. That means we are taking two integer value, we are sending the two integer value in a function. Execution, as execution is start, it will declare the three variables. I think in this program we did not want this return variable, but in a next program we needed it. Simple two print statement for the user convenience. Then user will enter the value in A and B with the scanf function, and we will call the function sum from here. As it will pass the control to the sum and store the value of A in a integer A. Store the value, copy, not a store, copy the value of A into A variable, B value into the B variable. Then in a print statement, it will display the output. The sum is like 2 and 3. If you want A as a 2 and B is a 3, then the output will be the sum is 5. It's print like this. I think it's clear to you. The last way of calling a function is accept argument and give a return value. Same function, same program that we discussed in a previous slide, but what we are doing here, uh, we are returning value to the calling function. Like, only the change is here. What we are doing, we are uh, in a declaration, what we have the integer, because to integer addition will return a integer value, so we need to take that value or return that value as an integer. So what the main difference, we have create a one additional variable result and store the return value in a result. And what is difference in a definition? In a definition, what we need to do, we need to return the value, a single value to the calling function. So what we are doing, addition A and B ka and B addition and send to the calling function. That A and B addition result will be stored in this variable, result variable, and then print the result. That means we create these are the global variables. Okay, I think it the four way of calling you make clear. If you have any doubt, please give me a comment. I will help you. And some of the worksheet I am giving you, like it's a basic question that you need to know. Please comment me the answer. Thank you so much. Thank you. And like, share, and subscribe if you like the video. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye bye.